Hey guys, so today we're gonna make my holiday palette. If you watched my previous video where previous video in this series where I talk about organization and how I want to make my makeup feel new, and by doing that I'm going to use some single shadows I already have. I'm going to make new palettes, things like that. I have taken the Holidays palette from Colourpop, and I want to make my own palette that's kind of winter themed. Recently, Odin's Eye made a, can't remember what they called it. It's like crystal something something. If I remember, I will put a picture here. And I gotta say, I hated it. I get what they were going for. They didn't want it to be like super Christmassy or whatever, but honestly, it looked like a spring palette to me, which is fine. Like, makeup can be whenever. What better palette to use than this pink one that's got like little snowflakes in it? And granted, like, the names won't really make sense, like Stunt Santa, Frazzled. I mean, maybe they will. Who's to say? But I think if I'm gonna make my own like crystal palette, I want to start with like not just blues or anything like that, but definitely like shimmer heavy, make it vibrant, kind of like if light were catching a crystal, you know? I really like this pink shade here. We might have to do that one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. If I do that, you can see my shirt. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so my magnet's buried. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start in like the top left of the palette and kind of go from there. So here, just so I don't blind you with the lights, we will cover up the mirror on the palette. This shade is called Confuse Ray by Copacetic Cosmetics. It's just a really nice soft pink. And honestly, the shade that inspired this series is called Excellence. It's my favorite multi-chrome of all time. Hands down, my very favorite. So I'll pop that in there. I do kind of want to have like some deeper shades, so maybe we go with this darker purple. This is called Major Tom. Yeah, I love that shade. Maybe we even take this shade. It's called Exposure. Kind of do like a soft purple situation. I think that's it for this palette. I'm gonna stop there at 4. But let's open my ticket to Dreamland. This is another like Colourpop palette that I just took all the shades out of because I didn't like them. And I gave them away. So I think in this one, the shade's called In Luck. We'll do that one. Ooh, I do also really like this shade. I think it's called Sour Candy. Here, that one needs a flash to show it off. Yeah. That is where it's at. Yeah, I think that shade could be really fun for like a winter shade. No, this one's called Cathedral? Not Cathedral. Cathedral. But I like it. Which one's Sour Candy? I feel like I have Sour Candy. Ooh, Rockstar is another good gray. This is getting to be a little darker than I thought it would be. I'm not mad though. Ooh, what's this shade? That one's pretty. Oh, this one's Sour Girl. This is the one I was thinking of. They're not that similar. I kind of like this grungy green row. Ooh, and in fact, I might go with this color instead of the Cathedral. Because this is a holochrome from Bella Beauté Bar. And you can kind of see, if it'll focus, the Bella Beauté Bar one's on top, and I like the holochrome sparkle to it. So let's put this one back. We will pull the Bella Beauté Bar, which, yeah, this one's called Black Magic. Yeah, I like that. So we still have room for 8 more shades. I was just kind of looking to see if there's more that I want to use. But I don't think so. Everything else that I have that's the size is Colourpop, which is fine, but not quite what I'm looking for. I do really kind of want to go with Santa Baby, because I think that can be fun. Because for Christmas and the holidays, like I like bringing the warmth in like my eyeshadow, you know? Ooh, and this shade's really pretty. That's a fun, pretty blue. Let's pull it. It is called Cove. Let's see. I'm looking at my Glaminatrix shades, and I do really think that I want this one. I believe it's called Blossom. No, it's Bloom 2. It's also a very pretty multi-chrome that I really like. I'm debating between these two, actually. I really like this one. This one is a little softer. Let's swatch them. I mean, maybe there's room for both in the palette, because this one does skew a lot more pink, and this one skews a lot more yellow. So maybe both. Guys, I'm out here making an all shimmer palette, but don't judge me, okay? Ooh. You know what? I need to stop adding shimmers, but I won't. This is Chameleon. I love this shade. It was in my fall palette too, but I think it fits here. I mean, looking at it objectively, I feel like the only shade that doesn't fit is Santa Baby. So we might have to get rid of it. Let's take it out. Let's do this matte, yeah, it's called Style. I think that's fun for like a crystal kind of theme palette. Because let's see, looking at this palette objectively, let's look at it objectively together. This became a very Aurora Struck palette. Girl, what is this? This is not what I had in mind when I set out to make a holiday palette, but here we are. I do low-key love it, but I think we need to edit it better. I think I've lost the plot, guys. I think I lost the plot, because let's see. I think I can move this here, and we can do like a minty green. I want to stop moving these shades around because they are old and I can tell that they want to come out of the pan. But I think we can do like a minty green situation. Because yeah, this shade, does it lean green like at all? It's very purple, but it looks very blue in the pan. It's very confusing. We'll move that one here. And like, I think this is a nice, like minty green row. Like this looks cohesive. This looks cohesive. what is the rest of it? So I think that's where I'm at, is like, what is the rest of this? What am I doing? Okay. I think what I need is okay, y'all, I had to take a second to look at the Odin's Eye crystal palette to see how it compared, where I'm at, what I'm doing, any of it, right? And I gotta say, one, I truly hate it. It's too disjointed for me. But I do want to make like a brighter holiday palette. Like kind of my version of that palette. Only one I don't hate. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to change some things around. I think I'm going to get rid of these grays. And we're going to see how we like that more. There's actually not like gray in the Odin's Eye palette, which I thought there was, but there's really not. It's a lot of purple, which is interesting. So I think what I'm gonna do is, actually I want to compare these Bloom and Excellence because they look very similar. Yeah, look at those. You can't even really tell the difference on camera. Yeah, Bloom 2 is on top and Excellence is on the bottom. Yeah, they're hardly different. So I am actually going to take Bloom out. And then we will leave, what's this one? Baubles. I think we leave Baubles here. And let's see. Because in the Odin's Eye palette, there's more oranges and like peach, which is kind of strange to me, but you know, not my circus, not my monkey. But on the same token, like I want to kind of make my version of that palette that again, I don't hate. So let's wrap it up. Get it? Like Christmas. Let's wrap it up. Anyway, that was funny for me. I think I want to take this pink. Like, I think what I want is a pink row. And that'll help me. And I think what I'll do is take some of the shades from Basic Witch. Like, I'm going to take this shade Conjure. And I might even take Incantation. We'll see. Because that's the thing. The Odin's Eye, like, it's got pops of orange in it. And I don't know that I want that. Ooh, but maybe we take Resting Witch Face. That's a fun one. It shifts from, like, purple to orange to gold to pink. Oh, I'm liking this already. This is going the way I want it to go. Except this last row. I'm thinking we get rid of this one. It's too confusing for my brain because I think it's going to be, I've said it like 10 times. I keep thinking it's going to be minty, but it's actually like purple. So I can't. And actually, let's see. How's this green? I don't know if that's green enough. Let's pop that one back and see what else we got. Oh my god. I almost knocked over my water, guys. That would have been a nightmare. Ooh, yeah, actually, what I'm going to do is take another one of my favorite multichromes and go with Valorous. It doesn't look like it here, but it does have a nice teal shift to it. There it is. So it's like teal and purple. And I feel like that'll be a nice liner shade for either the, like if I do a purple look or a teal look. I'm thrown off by the pink row now. Let's see. Because we have Chameleon, this pink one, Resting Witch Face, and then a hot pink. I feel like one of these is not right. I think it might be Chameleon. Let's move Chameleon down here. And then I think what I'll do, move this over here. And then, let's see. I almost want to take Incantation and go like really bright with it. But even that feels strange. Let's swatch it all together and see what we think. So, okay, but like, it is kind of a surf. Yeah, it is kind of a surf. I'm kind of digging it, actually. You know, let me swatch this pink versus my Glaminatrix pink and see which one we like more. Ooh. So here's the Bella Beauté bar. Here's the Glaminatrix. I think the Glaminatrix is a little more red based and the Bella Beauté bar is a little more blue based. Yeah, you can see it a lot better there. I think I might go with Glaminatrix for my hot pink. Yeah. Like, I really like Conjure. It's a beautiful shade. But I think we're going to go with, what's this one called? Neon Lights. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. Let's see here, sir. I think for the last row, let me take a look. Let's see. Okay, so I looked at the palette again, and I swear, every time I see something a little different, and I don't like it. So, it's too many things all at once. I wish it was two different palettes. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is, we have a decent amount of like light and mid-tone colors, but we don't really have a lot of depth. We've got like this shade, we have this shade, and then everything else is either kind of mid-tone or light. So I want to add some depth. So I'm thinking we add, ooh, do we want like a foresty greenish color? It is called Showbiz. I mean, it's kind of like a murky greenish gray. This color. No, I'm not feeling it. I know what I am feeling. We'll do this shade called Raven. It's like a dark silver, like a charcoal even color. So I think we are going to end up putting some grays in, because that's kind of fun. And then, I mean, we really don't have a lot of mattes. We have 3 mattes. But, you know, I'm not mad about it. Please laugh. Please laugh at my descent into madness, making this palette. Oh, we didn't even look at fairy lights. This is like an all Christmas, all shimmer palette. So, you know, we probably should have looked here. But, ooh. Do we need Cracker? We need Cracker. Cracker is very pretty. Let me swatch this bottom row, because something about it is not sitting right. Let's take a second. I gotta clean my hand. Today's video is sponsored by My cellar water. When you need my cellar water, come on down to my cellar. I promise you'll get out. That was a joke. Probably. Okay. So let's back it up, baby, like a dump truck. I love Chameleon, but I don't think it fits. I'm actually going to swatch Cove because I feel like maybe we don't need both. This one, what's it called? What the heck are you called? Baubles. We might not need Baubles and Cove, you know? So I think we put that one back. We keep Baubles. Because I think what I want is I want this bottom row to be like very grayscale. You know what I mean? So maybe we do bring back... Well, I don't think we need the gray multi-chrome. Let's see. I'm just going to swatch Coven. No, I don't think Coven's quite right. Like a dark purple. I wish I had like a mid-tone matte gray. But I really do not. Let's see. I mean, I want to say this like light pink with a blue sheen could be nice. But it's very similar to Confuse Ray. Well, I mean, Confuse Ray leans... Oop, there we go. Confuse Ray leans more purple, and this one is just kind of like a nude shade with like a blue shimmer to it. So maybe we go with that. That can be like a matte, right? Oh my god, what is this palette right now? It looks insane. I don't know how I feel about it. Do I feel like it's a better interpretation of the Odin's Eye palette? Yes. Does that make it good? I'm not sure. If I'm honest, I'm not sure. So here, let me clean my hand again, and we will swatch it. Because I think once we swatch it all together, that'll kind of help me know if this is going in a good direction or not. But, you know, currently I do feel pretty inspired to use it, which is always a good sign. So here's my hand. It is very glittery. It is what it is. I'm working on a time crunch, guys. So let's get this baby swatched. And I'm just going to leave the rows like this, and then we'll see how we want to adjust it. So, first row. I do appreciate that mattes always swatch like garbage for me. Okay, so here is our palette. Let's see. So, what do we think? Do I feel like it's a good interpretation of the Odin's Eye palette? Kinda. I feel like mine is better. Incredibly biased opinion. But like, I feel like it's more cohesive, even though it does feel very disjointed for me. I don't know. This palette might be kind of a fail. But honestly, like, I think the Odin's Eye one is kind of a fail. So it just feels like too many things and not enough things. Here's my version, both with and without flash. The flash makes a big difference because there's so many multi-chromes. So here's the palette I made with no flash. Yeah, it looks very disjointed to me, but like I like it. Don't get me wrong. I feel inspired. But yeah, I don't know how I feel. So thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I can't wait to see what I do with this palette. Maybe I scrap it and I make my own holiday palette that's not based on the Odin's Eye like crystal palette. But I do really like this. I feel like it's inspiring. I feel like it captures the essence of, what Odin's Eye was going for with their crystal palette. But on the same token, girl, what is this? So I will be making a look with this palette. We'll see what I end up doing. But thank you for coming with me on this journey. I appreciate you being here. I hope that you have a great evening, day, whatever time it is. And I hope that you are kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.